Coming up. Welcome to Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Actions inspired by New York's Occupy Wall Street continue to spring up across the United States. As of Friday morning, the website Occupy Together, a hub for nationwide events in solidarity with Occupy Wall Street, reported gatherings in 840 cities. On Thursday, activists in Washington, D.C. kicked off the October 2011 protests by occupying Freedom Plaza.
Stop investing in privatization. We need to start worrying about the 99% of the population. We need to start investing our money into social welfare programs and worrying about the middle to lower class, because we are not truly a great nation until all of us are strong and all of us are prospering.
Well, I'm so appalled at the lies that go on at every level, and this was something I could do. Some of my friends say that it's just a replay of what we did during Vietnam, but you know, that did have some effect, and I'm really hopeful that this and the people at Wall Street, that this will actually move us to do something.
As in New York, demonstrators have come to Washington, D.C. from across the country, and some are taking part in their first-ever political demonstration. One woman who traveled from Kansas held a sign that read, quote, "Lost my job, found an occupation." In San Francisco, protesters are defiantly resisting a police attempt to break up an encampment in front of the Federal Reserve Bank. On Thursday, dozens of officers in riot gear surrounded the camp, removing tents, sleeping bags, and other items belonging to protesters. But organizers say over 100 people are still holding the area despite losing their belongings. At the White House, President Obama weighed in on the Occupy Wall Street protests for the first time. Speaking at a news conference, Obama said he understands the protesters' frustration, but ultimately believes in the financial sector.
I think it expresses the frustrations that the American people feel, that we had the biggest financial crisis since the Great Depression, and yet you're still seeing some of the same folks who acted irresponsibly trying to fight efforts to crack down on abusive practices that got us into this problem in the first place. So yes, I think people are frustrated, and you know, the protesters are giving voice to a more broad-based frustration about how our financial system works. Now keep in mind, I have said before, and I will continue to repeat, we have to have a strong, effective financial sector in order for us to grow.
President Obama, meanwhile, has given backing to a new proposal that would impose a 5% surtax on income above $1 million. Senate Democrats announced the measure this week as an alternative to Obama's proposed tax increases on incomes above $200,000 for individuals and $250,000 for families. At his news conference, Obama said he's fine with the alternative approach.